I absolutely love War Thunder, but to be honest, the graphics look horrible. So in this video, we're going to go through 3 stages of graphics to see how realistic I can make War Thunder look. And stay till the end because you really want to see the end result. Although it starts out looking horrible, I transform it into this beauty. Starting off with the base game at the lowest possible graphics. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look horrible, but if you zoom in on literally anything, it just gets blurry and none of it looks realistic at all. It's very good for performance, seeing that I'm running a good 90 FPS right now, but if you desire the game to be as realistic as possible, this definitely is not the way you want to go. Seeing how good I'm going to make the game later, this really does not compare to it at all. I mean, the best I can really say for this setting is that at least it has decent shadows. That's the only good thing about this lowest setting, is that it has shadows. Almost all the setting presets in War Thunder do have decent shadows, so this doesn't disappoint me. But the rest of it definitely does. Everything is blurry, there's no good detail, and if you zoom in on everything, it just loses any factor of detail. Now that we got stage 1 out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to stage 2, where we put our graphics to the maximum possible level. This essentially means that we will put my game into movie mode, which is designed specifically for cinematics and video footage. So, obviously, it will make the game look so much more realistic. Instantly after I loaded in, there is a huge difference in realism. The textures look so much better, the shadows and clouds look better, and just the overall lighting itself makes the realism 10 times better than low settings. And after a long while, you can actually see the cockpit instruments if you zoom into them, unlike the horrible low settings. On top of changing the settings to movie mode, I also changed the post-FX settings. These really add a lot of realism, although they don't change the graphics. They just really make the graphics look a lot more like real life, which is what we're going for. After stage 2 was complete, I still felt like something was off. It just didn't make any sense, and then I realized that the game is just too perfect. If you look at videos from real life, it looks worse than the video game. So we essentially have to make the game look worse. This is really just because the game is too vibrant and over-contrasted, which is something that is very difficult to fix. And to make something look realistic in a video game, you actually have to make it look like it was filmed on an iPhone or a camera. So it's essentially an illusion that makes it look like real life, which is something I'm going to try to accomplish with the Pimax Chrystal Super. This is one of the best VRs on the market, and I believe that it will perform well in this case. And if you want 2% off on your product, use code Luke and checkout. Please do it. So now we are initiating stage 3. As soon as I loaded in the War Thunder in the VR, it looked amazing. Seeing everything 3-dimensional really changed how I went about this. And it reimagined my idea of realism. This was the most realism I've ever gotten out of a flight simulator because of how 3-dimensional it feels. When you're staring at a flat screen or even curved monitor, it doesn't feel nearly as realistic when everything is around you. And it really changed my perspective on how I saw VR in War Thunder. It's insane how good it looks because of how 3-dimensional it is. And with the correct graphics settings, it literally feels like real life. And I've even gotten some roller coaster feelings flying in it because of how realistic it does feel. Let's hop into a different aircraft now and go fly in a simulator battle and see how I perform and see how my game performs with other aircraft. We are now in simulator battles in the F-8F. This aircraft is really amazing to fly in War Thunder, especially in first-person VR. And I will say this looks even better than the F-16 because the layout of the aircraft's wings and other parts are so close together, meaning that everything feels so close to you. So let's go ahead and take off and jump into battle. And I do not know why there is a B-25 taking off with me. So for this game, I hope to at least get one Soviet bomber kill, but I mean, you know, it might not happen. So just a quick recap. My kill got completely stolen by the same B-25 that was taking off with me. But, I mean, that's okay. We got the experience. So, to conclude, I'm definitely sure that we got as realistic as we possibly could. If you'd like to get even more realistic, you could maybe take out your phone or even a camera and record your monitor screen. But, obviously, that kind of ruins the experience. So, going with the max settings and a VR headset is the best way to go if you want realistic. But keep in mind, you will need an amazing PC to run maximum settings and VR, since VR is very PC demanding. I run like a flat 30 FPS, which is pretty bad. If you're looking to buy the VR headset I use, it's called the Pimax Chrystal Super, or you can buy the Pimax Chrystal Lite if you use code LUKE at checkout using the link in my description. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took a lot of time to make, and if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Thank you guys for watching.